Sex trafficking as a problem has been covered by so many films. In this film, Three Cold Dishes, it's been covered in a different way. We see three ladies that seek to revenge against the people that trafficked them a few years ago. The film has been executively produced by Burna Boy, and we're going to be taking a look at the trailer, what to expect when it's premiering, and who's behind it. Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, this is where I talk about film related stuff and share some of my work. Today we're looking at Three Cold Dishes, this trending African film. Only the trailer is out, the official trailer is out. We talked about the teaser a few weeks ago on the channel, and today the official trailer is out and it gives out more of the story. It's a multilingual film as well, and we're going to be looking at the trailer.
Three Cold Dishes, the official trailer, drops in 3, 2, 1.
There goes the man himself, Burna Boy. Of course, he put in some money in this film, of course. But yeah, there he goes at the beginning of the film. Just so you know, he's not in the film, but he helped produce the film. Of course, some money, his name, image, and likeness, and stuff like that.
Bow.
In 2002, the girls came to Eagle's Lair in Marcory. But you could tell they didn't belong on Circle Streets.
Are you trying to escape?
Some of us did.
Tu n'as pas essayé de t'enfuir il y a 2 jours?
I know I did.
Et tu as vu comment ça s'est passé pour toi?
It was the school or the hood.
T'as mal aux jambes? Ou alors ça bout trop dans ta...
And I think you can tell there's some French in the film. There's French, English, and probably a local language. But you can tell the French is like from Francophone countries, of course. This film, I think they're trying to target a bigger audience. Francophone, Africa, and Anglophone. Is it Anglophone? Yeah. The English, the British colonized countries, and also the French colonized countries. So I think with this film, they're hitting a wider audience. They're trying to hit a wider audience with one film, which is a smart way of going around things. And yeah, multilingual. I like multilingual African countries. Of course, much as French or English are not our first languages in Africa, but still, it makes the film rich if there's more than one language, for sure.
Culotte?
Leave her alone.
Oh.
Je ne veux pas rester ici.
Tu ne peux pas retourner au Mali. Tu ne peux pas repartir. Je reviendrai te chercher. Je vais m'occuper de toi.
And I promise, I will repay you. Comment veux-tu?
And I'm thinking this guy might be this pimp, because pimps usually are the middlemen between the buyers of prostitution and the prostitutes themselves. So, and I feel like from this trailer, I can tell that these ladies were trafficked against their will. That's why. And you see here, she says something. She says, I will repay you. You know, she mentions that, which is really sad.
I will repay you.
I will repay you, because what happens with these pimps? Because what happens with these pimps, when they traffic these girls, they spend money on them. So the girls have to pay back the pimp for his money. And it's up to them to relieve them of the date or not, which is wild, which reminds me of a recent situation that happened, a Ugandan sex trafficker who was busted for doing that kind of work, you know. A few girls died under his watch as a pimp in Dubai. That's another entirely deep story. But yeah, the film is focusing around these three ladies that are trying to revenge against this sex trafficker, or rather pimp.
Okay. Par le feu, l'eau, ou par balle?
If we stick with the plan, we can have them here in 72 hours. Lagos to Benin.
Yeah, just like you said, if they stick to the plan, they'll be able to accomplish. We're not sure if they really were able to, until we watch the film, of course. It's premiering in November. International premiere, I think, is going to be in London, I think. And then the others will follow at the Africa International Film Festival, AFRIF, which is in early November 2025. And then more screenings around Africa, which is dope. quite a number of cinema, and that's the magic of having a multilingual film that speaks to most African countries.
And then back home.
Elles sont toutes dangereuses.
We bring them here to kill them.
Kill them. And kill them. Yeah, she looks to be a very great actor. I'm excited to see how she plays out, because it looks like she's the gang leader of the entire trio, of the entire three girls who are seeking to revenge against this pimp or whoever trafficked them years ago. And her character looks powerful. She looks ruthless.
You are not murderers.
Pourquoi l'enlèvement d'un pasteur? Pour prier pour leurs péchés.
Is a plan.
Hôtel de l'homme.
So I just want to talk about the cinematography in this film. The cinematography makes the film even way richer. It's very rich when you look at the colors, when you look at the way they choose to film. You can see the scenes, the exteriors, the interiors, the way they use the jibs. Look at that. Look at that. It looks great.
A big woman like you.
I feel like the cinematography plays a big role in making this film look rich.
I think Radisson.
Big hotels, big robberies.
Samba.
Prends ta vieille voiture, j'en veux même pas. Prends-la, allez.
Okay.
I like her.
You're being reckless. Look, we don't get in the way of your...
Exactly. Yeah, and I think her team is worried because sometimes if you're too ambitious, sometimes you lose focus. So what I'm seeing, the team of three, probably the ones they refer to as three cold dishes. We don't know why. We're yet to watch the movie and know why they use that analogy. But you can tell she's the gang leader, and her energy is like outstanding, as you may see.
Look, we don't get in the way of your drug shit, but this is gonna cost us.
Yeah, it gets very violent. And like I said, the cinematography, you can see how they choose to shoot these bikes. I don't know who these guys are, but we're yet to...
Inside! Let's go!
Aerial cinematography. I talked about the way, because cinematography is not just about the cameras on the ground, but the way the drone operator chooses to show what the world looks like at the moment, the landscapes, where the light comes from versus where they face the camera towards whatever we have to see. It looks beautiful.
Where's my brother?
There's some outstanding scenes in this film. Through the trailer, I can tell that the production value is up.
He lives with me. He's my boy.
Now that scene is... Yo, look at that. That scene looks wild because probably they went into a studio and filmed the interior separate from the actual.
I have raised him. I have raised
Mad.
But you had time to keep this in your hearts?
It's not about time. It's about reason. And there's
gets
three of
spooky.
them.
Yep, that's your film. Like I said, it's going to premiere in London, I think first week of November 2025. And also Africa International Film Festival in Nigeria, of course. It's going to be screening there, and it's also going to be screening in different Francophone countries around Africa, because there's tons of Francophone countries. And we'll be screening in Uganda, specifically Uganda. It will be screening, I think, 28th of November. Then Rwanda, Tanzania, Ethiopia. I haven't seen an African film with this wide. You can tell me, you can let me know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen, in this day and age, I haven't seen an African movie that gets that wide box office. By box office, I mean like theater. There are films that have made it to Netflix. Of course, they premiere, they do well, but I'm talking about different theaters around Africa, specifically Africa. This is blockbuster level almost. But yeah, it looks very promising, and I'm positive that's going to be a great film. Very, very positive. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you think might transpire in the film, but I'm excited to watch it. And I hope it gets a streaming deal so we could see it on streaming too. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.